This is the story of the people, studios, instruments and technology that have gone into making the music for the Royal Academy of Dance syllabus over the last 6 years. It was in 2007 that we started work on pre-primary and primary in dance, and the tarantella played on the violin that you can hear in the background is from that project. Since we started, we have used 8 grand pianos, 12 recording studios, over 100 musicians and several sound engineers. We've driven recording equipment into the depths of the English countryside and used every kind of building from concert halls to music colleges, recording studios, dance studios and even a couple of front rooms. A single day of recording usually means several weeks preparation, and in some cases a pre-recording demo session so that the artistic panel can have an idea of what things will sound like. Some of those sessions end up on the final albums, some will get reused for later projects, some may never see the light of day again. Where we can, we like to build musical bridges between one syllabus and another. Here, for example, you can hear another tarantella, an extract from the HDS Ballet RAD played this time by full orchestra, the Orchestra of English National Ballet, conducted by Gavin Sutherland. One of the great advantages of working with an orchestra is that it gives us the opportunity to create a rich variety of sound worlds for dance. Drums and percussion, for example, are a vital component not just of classical ballet scores, but of dance music generally. This piece, featuring the sounds of the timpani and tambourine, is the ballet music that Verdi composed in 1894 for a Paris production of his opera Otello. Every recording we make involves several stages of production and post-production, and at each stage we use large amounts of hardware, software and expertise to create the finished product. Here we can see recording engineer and producer Andrew Holsworth in his studio, making minute adjustments to a drum solo several weeks after it was recorded. As it happens, Andrew was also the drummer in this recording, which was made at Razor Studios in London for the 2014 Grades 4 and 5 syllabus.
Another very important aspect of our work has been to introduce not just different sounds, but different styles of music. Folk music has found its way into ballet scores in the form of character dances. So when it came to making a DVD about learning character dance for grades 1 to 3, we wanted to give a flavour of the kind of music that those ballet scores refer to. Working with dance expert Valerie Sunderland and a group of musicians who are experts in the folk music of Central and Eastern Europe, we created a product that is a unique mix of traditional and contemporary folk music styles. When you hear some of these folk tunes alongside music from the classical repertoire, you can hear the musical threads that connect the two traditions. Here, for example, is a traditional folk tune from Ukraine, and now, just across the border, the middle part of the mazurka from Rimsky-Korsakov's opera Pan Voyevoda.
And now from further east to further back in time to the music of 18th century composer Gluck and the ballet music from his opera Orpheus and Eurydice. Gluck was renowned for bringing a new sense of drama and excitement to opera, and from this piece it's easy to hear why. And so from opera to the next change of musical direction, the inclusion of the human voice, which in this case belongs to soprano Bryony Lang, singing the Welsh lullaby that is one of the musical choices for the adage in grade 3. When we started this musical journey with pre-primary and primary in dance, we knew that we wanted to pay tribute to some of the folk traditions that are so much part of classical music, and particularly classical ballet. Here is yet another example, the Scottish Fantasy by Bruch, based on a traditional Scottish melody. And if we started by moving away from the piano, it was perhaps only to be able to come back to it and hear it with new ears as an instrument with a unique voice and expressivity of its own. And of course, the journey isn't over yet. While we were making this film, we were already starting other musical projects and other musical journeys. The most exciting part is that we never know when we start quite where we will go next.